ଅର୍ଥନୀତିର ମୁଖ୍ୟ ଅତିଥି ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀକର ମିଶ୍ର ୱାର୍କିଂ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଭାବ ମହୋଦୟଙ୍କୁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରିବୁ ପରେ ଆମେ ଯିବେ ଏବଂ ଖେଳାଳିମାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ ପରିଚିତ ହେବେ।
And we jump into the live action that begins today, 63rd Senior District Football Championship for Sahani Cup 24-25, and the Sundargarh zone starts off with this Group A encounter that we all are waiting for. It's a match, very, very extensive tournament. It is Nabarangpur versus the Gajapatis. Nabarangpur playing in pink and black, whereas Gajapati would be playing in red and black. If you're watching this action live, you must be watching it on FAO TV on YouTube, the channel that launched today. FAO TV is launching on YouTube today. It is the official YouTube channel of Football Association of Odisha. And Odisha has been such an integral part of Indian sporting spectrum. And they've had a very long footballing season. It's got done with the divisions and then the Super Cup. And now we're on to men's inter-district football championship. It is, as I mentioned before, a very extensive bit of tournament. A lot of teams participating. There are 4 zones, each zone divided into 2 groups. Each group has 4. All the teams will be playing each other once in that group. The group toppers will advance to a virtual quarterfinals where they'll be playing against the other group toppers. They would be hoping to represent their zone in the semi-finals and then eventually in the finals. Time for the toss. As I mentioned before, Nabrangpur playing in pink and black, and Gajapati are playing in red and black. We're just moments away from kicking off this tournament. As you can see, this is a Group A encounter from the Sundargarh zone. 4 teams here. The match that we're waiting for is between Nabrangpur and Gajapati. And it's a pretty lush and green field that we'll be playing today. And it looks like a very good day to play a game of football. Now, Nabrangpur, Lalu Harijan, Prem Piyush Bagh, Ravindra Bisoi, Nathan Satyaban Pujari, Atulya Suna, Chintu Nag, Jagar Bandhu Santa, Mithun Santa, Rohit Garaba, Pintu Santa, and the head coach of the team for Nabrangpur is Turjo Harijan. Nabrangpur's goalkeeper is Ravindra Bisnoy, and the captain is Lalu Harijan. Gajapati, on the other hand, Rutaran Kumar Bhuyan, Mohan Charan, Aniket Behra. The team is led by Aditya Kumar, Kailash Sabar, Tutu Munda, N. Harshvardhan, Sankar Badamudi, Aditya Kumar, Rajkishore Patra, and the goalkeeper between the sticks would be Deepthi Ranjan. The head coach is Bir Rabindra, and we would be set to kick this match off in style. Cup. None of the Sundargarh made it to the finals. It was between different teams zone. It was between Katak and Kandam. And Katak eventually went on to win the finals. And the kickoff begins, and so begins the live action of this 63rd Men's Inter-District Football Championship for Sahani Cup. You're watching this on FAO TV, a YouTube channel that launched today, and it's the official YouTube channel of Football Association of Odisha. And as the scoreline mentions, you would see it's a 0-0. And Nabarangpur would be represented by pink and black, whereas Gajapati would be red and black, also wearing green on top, so green and black. Oh, completely missed that pass. And they have been dispossessed. Both the teams would definitely like to begin their campaign with a victory. Oh, that was a superb first touch. Couldn't finish it. What a very, very good first touch. Not very easy. He was marked properly, but somehow that amazing first touch gave him that space to take a shot at goal. But the goalkeeper was pretty alert, advanced towards the striker, cutting down the space. And now moving from the left wing, looking for a cross in. Was deflected, and this would be the first corner of the game. Nabarangpur is off to a fiery start already. No goals to show, but they have looked much more attacking team in the first 2 minutes or so. Good delivery in, no one towards the end of it. Now throw in. Oh, immediately dispossessed. Possession on back, however. Now, Gajapati moving forward. Midfield. Tad bit heavy on that run. They have had very accurate pass pretty early on to speak. But what we see right now is Nabarangpur playing as if it's their second nature. No signs of nerves. You would expect that, especially when you're playing the first game of a tournament. Now the skipper. Oh, what a good pass yet again. Shot. And yet again, slightly wide from the goal. They would be looking at the positives for now, but the facts remain that they've had two really good opportunities very early on. And if they play like that, it's a matter of time that they will get one past the goalkeeper. Again, playing very good. Through balls have been landing so well. And yet another corner. It's just been 4 minutes. This is the second corner of the match. Again, a good delivery and would be looking for a header. Much more dangerous this time around. Free kick awarded. Lalu Harijan, you see, very attacking. Now, shot on target, not very threatening. That was the skipper there. We were talking about Lalu Harijan and that he had a shot at goal, but again, not very threatening. Oh, the flag goes up. Offside called by the referee, and I think that was the right call. The moment we saw striker from Gajapati running, he sort of knew that he has mistimed his run. Nabarangpur have attacked very well from the middle. They've managed to find their striker as well. Yet again, this has been story of the first 5 minutes of the game. Free kick awarded to Nabarangpur now. Pretty early on to say, but looks like we are in for a gold fest of a match. Ball in. Oh, keeper for a brief moment thought he was in trouble there. Pretty bright day. No signs of rain as of now there. That's why a pretty good day to play a game of football. And as viewers, we would be hoping for an enticing game of football with a few goals here and there sprinkled around it, isn't it? Oh, very long range attempt, pretty wavered. Again, a shot off target. So Deepthi Ranjan Nayak, the goalkeeper for Gajapati, has been kept busy early on. Oh, looks dangerous now. Very good, very neat sliding tackle by the defense. Have to keep the possession of the ball. Now free kick awarded. And this is easily the most threatening free kick of the day. Nabarangpur would be hoping to take advantage of that. Oh, very loopy one directly into the hand of Deepthi Ranjan, who would not make any mistakes. High traffic area, that left wing, beg your pardon. Possession still in the hands, and oh, that could have been an own goal. Danger still lurks, and the first goal has come. It was always around the corner by the kind of game Nabarangpur has displayed, and it has finally come in the 9th minute for them. Defender number 4 had to clear that Almost got an own goal there. Ball hit the post, came back, and waiting there was a striker from Nabarangpur who would not make any mistakes this time around. Puts it behind the goalkeeper, and first goal has come. The deadlock has been broken. We have to see how Gajapati would respond to that. Lalu, skipper. Midfield has been superb for Nabarangpur. The goal scorer is Atulya Suna. Very good placement. Oh, that was a very bad slow first touch. Immediately dispossessed. Nabarangpur is very, very grueling. Punishes every mistake of yours, and there was another one that... Lot of confusion between the defense and the goalkeeper. And Nabarangpur rightly so are attacking and putting that pressure on the ball. A very high press game. Third corner delivery in. A long range attempt. Well over the goal post for a goal kick. And you would see 3 corners for Nabarangpur. Oh, very, very poor pass there. Straight to the first line of strikers there. Seems like Gajapati have been rattled a bit. They have to regroup. They have to believe in themselves and believe that they can win this match from here. It's just 1 goal, which is a difference, but not enough. Oh, very good first touch passes here. And as we speak, both the teams are getting dispossessed in very quick succession. Now another through ball. Eyes on the referee. Flag stays down. Skipper still lurking around. Oh, stopped by the defender. Could have been threatening. And now it's out of danger. Would have to believe that it took a little while for Lalu to get the shot in. Again, the danger still lurks. Oh, what a run! What a run that is! Absolutely magnificent run made by Nabarangpur midfielder there. Almost went past that defender. And another threatening free kick, and they would be happy with the kind of position they've got with this free kick. 3 players behind the ball. Waited for the run. Oh, that was slight bit of error again by Deepthi Ranjan. A pretty regulation save. Fumbles it a little bit. And Nabarangpur have not given any room for error for the Gajapati team. They've always been around the ball. High press strategy has worked for them. Throw in for Gajapati. They would be hoping Just to start off with, they need to keep the ball in this area more often. Nabarangpur, they have one goal to show, but the kind of confidence that they have played with would not be displayed on the score sheet. It's something that you have to see to feel. And yet now fourth corner. Pretty poor delivery in. As I mentioned, this is a pretty extensive format of tournament. Last time we saw Cuttack winning that in the two-leg finals against Kandhamal. The first leg was won by Cuttack by 1-2, and then the second leg was between both the teams with scoreline of 1-1. Hence, the aggregate was in the Cuttack. This time, these two teams would be hoping to do the same thing. Oh, looks dangerous a little bit, but manages to just overhit it a little bit. Goalkeeper did it well. He advanced down to cut down the space once again. The through balls have been very dangerous, and Gajapati has not been able to see those or predict those or intercept those. What a beautiful piece of football by Nabarangpur. Fourth corner. Gets the header in. Free kick awarded by referee. This is the Group A encounter of the Sundargarh zone. This tournament is played in 4 different zones. Nabarangpur zone, Sundar zone, Pradeep zone, and now danger lurks. Again, a very good through pass inside the box, just at the edge of the box. Gets a ball in and shot on goal, and yet and again another goal has been scored thanks to the brilliance of the forward line of Nabarangpur. And you would see the defense has felt just helpless. They've not been able to see or intercept the passes that have been made, and it's 18 minutes into the game. And Nabarangpur has just doubled their lead from 1-2. And it doesn't seem like they are going to stop. Again, edge of the box, and yet another corner. It's talking about how the format of this tournament is so extensive. It starts today, that is 25th of September, and the final match will be played on the 6th of October. And a lot of matches happening in that, while, mind you, 4 zones. Zone having 8 teams. Good ball in. Oh, attempted a direct shot at goal. Fails to do so. 4 zones of 63rd Senior Men's Inter-District Football Championship for Sahani Cup 24-25 are Bargarh zone, Sundargarh zone, Pradeep zone, and Baripada zone. What we are watching now is a match from the Sundargarh Zones Group A. There are 4 teams in this group. Oh, a game of strength. Now, chance. And just wide. Very good display of strength there by the forward line of Gajapati. First threatening attack from them, and it's taken them 19 minutes. Midfielders here are scanning the field really well. You would see when they don't have the ball, they have a look at where the players are. So when they get the ball, they're very quick at finding spaces. Nabarangpur players have done that really well, and that's why their midfield has been so effective. Oh, good skill. Till now, it seemed like a pretty one-sided contest. Slightly silent phase of the match, and this match has not had a lot of silent phases in the first 20 minutes. Nabarangpur were off the blocks with a fiery start, looked to score goals from the minute they got the balls. And 2 goals later, nothing has changed. They're still looking for goals. Look at that, another very good through ball. Oh, looks dangerous. This would be yet another free kick from the edge of the box. And the man is down. It was a pretty nasty sliding tackle. Number 4, jersey number from Gajapati, is not having best of his days. And the medical assistance is here on the field very quickly. But to sum up the match, if you're joining us now, Nabarangpur playing in pink and black, Gajapati playing in green and black. And it has been a pretty one-sided contest. The scoreline does show 2-0, but it has been slightly more one-sided than that. One team has enjoyed a lot more possession, a lot more corners, a lot more free kicks, and a lot more goals as well. Whereas Gajapati would be hoping to change that very soon. Now, free kick. Taken and very well saved. It was aimed at the bottom left corner. Required a bit of saving there from Deepthi Ranjan. And does well. Again, not having the best of days there. Ranjan. Oh, dispossessed. Very crucial spot. Now they clear it. Only as far as another fellow Nabarangpur player. Now it seems that Nabarangpur is playing with 22 players because they are everywhere. Moving in with a lot of pace and free kick now, this time for Gajapati, and they would be hoping to take advantage of this time. Wanted to have a shot in, misses it, tries a pretty cheeky pass. Again, yet another attack, wanted to make that pass. Now there'll be another shot attempted. And a very easy tap in. Eyes would be on the referee if the flag is up or not. And the flag did go up. As you can see, people have turned up to watch this game of football. People of Odisha have extensive love for sports. Whereas Odisha has been a very, very integral part of revamping the shape of Indian hockey. And they would be hoping that they would do the same with Indian football. Under control now for Nabarangpur. Seems like they have nicely acquired the control over this match, and they would want to secure this control and get more goals. Very, very fluent passing. They have distributed the ball really well. Not only that, their vision has been so at par with high quality teams. That pass, for instance, that was a very well thought of pass. Couldn't execute it as well as he would have liked to. Just the sheer vision is something that needs to be appreciated. Lot of spaces. Looking for options in the middle. Tad bit light on that pass and was easily intercepted. Very good bit of skill. Still looking for options. Sliding tackle. Delays the process for now, but they would again come back and knock on the doors. Very good pass yet again. No one in the middle. Nabarangpur and Gajapati, as mentioned, are playing in Group A of Sundargarh zone. They are accompanied by two more games, or rather two more teams, Sundargarh themselves and Nayagarh. Oh, what a good pass that is. Attack building up from the left flank. Throw in. On the other hand, Group B of the same zone has another four teams: Koraput, Raurkela Steel Plant, Subarnapur, and finally Jarsuguda. Danger lurks, and this looks like two really good saves will end up in being a corner. Forward would be thinking that they should have increased the goal tally with that kind of an opportunity. There were two players one on one with the keeper. It's a brave effort in that time around. Oh, looks for a bicycle kick. Very ambitious. Shots like these really come out when you're very confident about your team and your position against your opponents. And I think that's what has happened in this match. Nabarangpur believes and strongly believes that they can win this match comfortably, and that's why you would see all these cheeky passes coming in. Wanted to find the skipper in the middle of the box, just above his head. Oh, that ball did go outside, rightly called by the referee. Again, a lot of skills coming into play. Oozing confidence at the moment. Long throw in. Dangerous. Captain. And yet another comfortable goal. Seems like it has become a second nature to them. They're passing so easily within the box that itself tells you how dominant they have been in the match. And this time, Deepri Ranjan had absolutely no answers. Scoreline after 33 minutes has been 3-0, and the shoulders of the losing team has dropped a tad bit. Mind you, goal score, goal difference, all of this will come in handy if two teams are at the same points tally by the end of all their matches. So I think they would still be looking to attack. Long way to go in this match. They can't really fall on their defense so early on. But what a confident piece of football we have seen. Not now, not after the first goal was scored, but from the word go. They were pretty good. In the first 2 minutes, we had the glimpse of how the match is going to go. I remember mentioning how it seems like it is going to be a goal fest. And it is turning out to be one now. 3 goals already. Still two-thirds of the way to go. You'd see no press from the Gajapati forward line, and that is a little bit surprising. They should be looking for that goal desperately, and only press can get them the possession of the ball at the very crucial time. Now they're moving forward from the right flank. Wanted to have that through pass in. Slowly moved outside and go in. Oh, very good skill yet again. Again, a chance. This time the goalkeeper grabs hold of it. But if you notice, the forwards from Nabarangpur have been totally unmarked, especially on the goal. And a good chunk of these 3 goals have come in when the players have not been marked and they've had a very notice. The players were marked, they were still getting their shots on goal, but it was not very threatening. Whereas now they have a lot of space with unmarked players. Now, from the left flank, again, would be looking for a player in. Tad bit heavy on the first touch. And now Gajapati would look to counter attack. Oh, wayward pass, and that tad bit promising attack now has been diffused successfully by Nabarangpur. Now, if you're a neutral fan, you must be hoping for a few goals from Gajapati team as well. That would really excite the match and bring some life to the match. But if you look at this match from purely rational standpoint, you would know that Nabarangpur have been oh so confident and dominant. And that ball would be cut off. Flag stays down. Ball in. And yet again, there is absolutely no one on the defense line. Just one defender and 2 strikers.
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସୁଦ୍ଧା
And
ନବରଙ୍ଗପୁରର
he just had to
4
put that
ଗୋଲରେ
header in.
ଗଜପତି ଠାରୁ ଆଗୁଆ ଅଛି।
He had all the time in the world to space that ball and put a cross in. And how much can you ask from Deepthi Ranjan, the goalkeeper? Scoreline now extends to 4-0, and Nabarangpur. It's been totally one-sided. It seems like only one team has come onto the field to play this game. And you got to feel for Gajapati because
Headed 1
picking
minute।
yourself up from a scoreline like this isn't very easy. Be hoping to hear that final whistle as soon as possible. Oh, yet again, another attack. Headed away. inching towards the 40th minute mark, and guess what? The scoreline is 4-0, and yet another corner. You see a bit of lazy soccer being played. Two of the players were offside there for Gajapati. No, chances are not there for them to win, but they have to play for their fans. Still have to look for the consolation goals. Now, last 5 minutes of this half, and Nabarangpur yet again on the hunt for this fifth goal. In absolutely no mood to stop. They're loving this. And you'd see 18 shots by Nabarangpur as opposed to 1 by Gajapati, and 11 shots on target. And Gajapati is still yet to have their first shot on target.
हाफ टाइम सुधा नवरंगपुर करो 4 गोल रे गजपति जिला भर लागुआ अछि.
And with that, we move on to the first half's end. And this has been a pretty one sided contest. Nabarangpur with a scoreline of 4-0. The goal spree began with Atulya Suna's goal in the 9th minute, and ever since then, they've just done that time and again with utmost ease. On the other hand, Gajapati would be hoping to just contain this scoreline at least. We will join back with the live action from the second half. Still a lot of game to go, and if you are someone who loves watching a lot of goals in a match, then I think this is the match that you have to stick to. You're watching this on FAO TV's YouTube channel, and these are the halftime stats. Nabarangpur 4, Gajapati 0. Possession completely dominant there as well. 76% of possession with one team. That says a lot about how this first half went. Shots and shots on target. 18 shots as opposed to 1, and 11 shots on target as opposed to 0. Deepthi Ranjan had to do a lot of work, 4 saves here, but couldn't really do much as some of the opportunities were pretty straightforward for the Nabarangpur players. 9 corners for them. Started off pretty early, this spree of earning corners, and went on till the end of the first half. Pretty clean game, no booking still now, but Gajapati have had a better, or rather worse number of fouls. 5 fouls for them as opposed to 2 by Nabarangpur. So overall, a pretty one-sided contest, and we would be hoping that Gajapati regroups and comes back with some sort of enthusiasm and gets that consolation goal at least in the second half. We'll have another 40-minute half coming your way. Till then, stay tuned. You are watching this amazing Inter-Men's District Level Cup, or rather Sahani Cup 24-25 on FAO TV, the official YouTube channel of Football Association of Odisha. We'll join back with the live action of the second half. Till then, stay tuned.
ଏହି ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ ପରେ ପରେ ସୁନ୍ଦରଗଡ଼ ଦଳ ଖେଳିବ ନୟାଗଡ଼ ସହିତ. Gajapati dala P20 petrol akraman koribe Nabarangpur dala MKK petrol akraman koribe ଖେଳକୁ ପରିଚାଳନା କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଫୁଟବଲ ଆସୋସିଏସନ ଅଫ ଓଡ଼ିଶାର ରେଫରୀ ମନୋଜ ନାୟକ ତାଙ୍କୁ ସହଯୋଗ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଏୟାରମ୍ୟାନ ଆଲୋକ ବେହେରୀ ଅନୁଗୁଳ ଏୟାର ଟୁ ସାଜନ କୁରେଇ ବଲାଙ୍ଗୀର ଚତୁର୍ଥ ଅଫିସର ଭାବରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେକ୍ଲିନ ଆସରାଫି କଟକ ମ୍ୟାଚ କମିଶନର ଅଛନ୍ତି Referee Association of Odisha Chief AFF Match Commissioner Sri Durga Madhav Naik. Sundargarh dal khelibo Nabarangpur sahito
Now we're back with the live action of the second half. A pretty dominant performance by one of these two teams in the first half. And we can hope for a slightly more leveled contest in the second. Gajapati playing in green and black is at 0, whereas Nabarangpur have been so good. And yet again, this looked another dangerous opportunity. There was a guy who was just inches away from putting that at the back of the net. Very bad fumble by the goalkeeper. Danger still lurks. It's a 40 minutes per half game. Mind you, this is the first game of the Sundargarh Zones Group A. 4 teams. Each team will play all the other teams once. And they would be hoping to top the team and then play the toppers of Group B to enter the semi-finals. Oh, what a good ball! The flag stays down. There was appeal for an offside. Danger still lurks. And slightly wavered. Could have been very dangerous yet again. Just 1.5 minutes into this half and they've already started their attack. Oh, long range. Well over crossbar. Now they're taking their shots. Changing the wings now. Score 4-0. Still looking for that additional goal. Now the skipper wanted to make that pass. One more extra pass, I think. Shot in. This was just over the crossbar yet again. Throw in. Again, the ball has moved in Gajapati team's half most of the time. We saw halftime stats were so dominant in terms of possession, 76% possession with one team as opposed to just 24 for Gajapati. Little concerning. From the left flank, there is a player waiting. So we are done with the first 5 minutes of this half, and the story has been same, sadly, for Gajapati fans and the team. If you're joining us just now, let me recap the game for you. It is the 63rd Senior Men Inter-District Football Championship, Sahani Cup 24-25, and this is the first game of Sundargarh Zone's Group A. And now, dangerous edge of the box, gets inside, and not enough power in that shot to disturb the rhythm of the keeper. And it is a tournament that will keep going for another 11 days or so. 6th October is when the finals are scheduled for. Until then, there'll be back-to-back matches in 4 different zones, and that's why you'll see teams warming up in the background. Now ball goes out, throw in. Nabarangpur have entered. So what a goal does is that it gives you slightly extra confidence and that boost in energy. Whereas when you're scored on, means you're the opposite team of the team scoring goals, it sort of saps the energy out of you. Free kick. Dispossessed immediately. You'd see still there's no specific intent from the Gajapati. Not a lot of people in forward. Still a lot of defense options for them. Ball in, no one at the end of that. I think he overshot it a little bit. Possession still with them, and what a good back heel pass. Would be looking for options this time. Oh, missed everyone. Very neatly executed sliding tackle there. Look at how he just runs, times it to perfection. Nabarangpur seems like such a complete team now. Another attempt at attack. Oh, completely off target. Way off. Goal kick taken short. Oh, that was a pretty poor pass. No player even near where the pass landed. So now again a very dangerous opportunity there. Luckily intercepted by the defense there. And we're reaching the first 10 minutes of this half and just half an hour's play remaining. Really no chance for Gajapati to make a comeback for sure. What they can do is grab a consolation. Pretty silent phase of the match this. Haven't seen a lot of such phases with Nabarangpur. Oh, very well done by Deepthi Nayak. Very well done by Deepthi Nayak. There was a striker running towards the ball to tap in. Read it pretty well. Yet another very pretty looking play denied by the defense line. I think Gajapati now would be hoping to not give away any further goals and not harm their goal difference. And you can see the press that they still have. Oh, what a shot! That was a shot and a half there. Deepthi Nayak had to make a diving save, forced a diving save out of Deepthi from a pretty long range, which is commendable. Not very far from getting that goal, to be honest. Oh, very good dribble. Player is down and he fell in a very animated manner. Doesn't seem like he's well and the medical assistance will be called. And yet again they have moved forward. If you're a fan of attacking football, you would love these scenes. The way Nabarangpur has always looked to move forward, always aiming for yet another goal despite of them being well ahead in this match. Intercepted. Possession still with Nabarangpur players. It's a ball in, header, and well saved, not only as far as a fellow Nabarangpur player, and they will earn themselves the 10th corner of the match. It's been 53 minutes, 4 goals, and 10 corners. Oh, what a good first touch stop that was. Very, very aesthetic. Shot on target, again saved. Lot of work for Deepthi this half, and he's done pretty well. Oh god, for a second that would have been so dangerous. Defender almost dozing there. Didn't realize that pass did not have that much power to reach the left flank. Then centre back had to intervene. What is happening? There's no press on the ball. You could see when he was taking the shot, no one was moving towards the player. Now another ball in. Looking for options, edge of the box. Gets that pass. Couldn't really clear it that time around as well, so they've just been roaming around inside and outside the box of Gajapati. And the team playing green black really has no answer. You see the number of pink and black jerseys right now, despite of them being 4-0 ahead, tells you everything about the mindset and the need for a few more goals and increase the goal difference. And yet another goal. This has almost become a habit now for Nabarangpur. You could see so many of their pink and black inside the box, despite of them being 4 goals ahead. We were just talking about that, and you would see again a man with so much space inside the box. This was a goal waiting to happen. This took a little bit of time when it comes to Nabarangpur standards, with the kind of pace with which they've scored the goals. But nevertheless, 56 minutes and 5 goals already. Now free kick awarded. And you would see the body language of Gajapati. You would see that they have really almost conceded this match mentally. Can they have one consolation goal? And now number 7 looks in trouble. He's been the lone warrior for the team. He has had some good runs in the first half. Looks in a lot of pain. And medical assistance has been called. If you're joining us just now and watching us on FAO TV, which is the official YouTube channel of Football Association of Odisha, launching today. So being a part of something historic. It's been 57 minutes of the play already, inching towards 58th. Mind you, this is an 80-minute game. That means one half is 40 minutes each. And by the end of first half, we saw the scoreline of 4-0. And just 2 minutes prior to this incident that you're watching on your screens, we saw a fifth goal from the very same team playing in pink and black, Nabarangpur. Gajapati, on the other hand, have not really been at the same level. Now it looks pretty bad as the stretchers come out. Very unfortunate day. And after a bit of stoppage, which was the longest stoppage of the match, we continue with a goal kick, and the goal kick is taken short. They would want to build that attack. Oh, what a good vision. And no chance for Deepthi Naik there. It's such a regulation goal. And the flag has gone up, has it? Players appealing. That was an offside given. But even though it was just offside, not really far from what has transpired in the match already. You can see another very poor pass. Finished 3/4 of the game. It's last quarter remaining. And handball. Did referee pretty quick to make that decision. Moving forward yet again, very good pass executed. Still finding players. And now moving forward with some intent. Lot of options to choose from for the team. Really, in the defense line, inside the box, you can see the forwards of Nabarangpur outnumbering the defense of Gajapati, which is not very common to see in a match where the forward team is leading with scoreline of 5-0. They would really want to sit back and recover for the next matches, as the matches in this tournament are coming thick and fast. But here I think the intentions are pretty clear. They want to increase that goal difference in case they're tied in points with any other team. And yet another injury for the Gajapati team, not really looking good for them today. Another attack building up. Cleared well. Throw in still for Nabarangpur. Still building around with passes. Cross coming in and on target. Not enough sting. I think scooped the ball from the under, and that's why the ball had a lot of spin and revolutions instead of sheer power. Now looking for options in the middle. Will earn yet another corner. Have not been able to convert the corners. And the stories will remain the same. Another attack building, and how often have we seen that? They've reached the edge of the box, and now there is a shot on target. And yet another shot attempted, which was deflected by the defender. And it's been relentless attack by one team and one team only. Completely outclassed today. Oh, very, very off target. And you would see Nabarangpur so very confident, and Gajapati on the other hand have been just aimlessly playing, hoping for this match to end as soon as possible. Nabarangpur has total control on this match, and kind of control that you would see very few teams have on a match. Both the teams are good, mind you. Teams playing in this contest are really high quality teams, so a scoreline like this would show more about how good Nabarangpur has been, as opposed to it'll show about Gajapati. And wow, out of nowhere. And now there have been no surprises as well with the kind of goal scoring that has happened. Prolific goal scoring effort, and that seemed so comfortably inside the net. Hopefully see a replay of that. Looping over the goalkeeper of Gajapati and on the back of the net. Player would be very happy to see that. And a wild attempt at the goal, hoping for some miracle. Not meant to be today, I think. The basics of Nabarangpur have been so good. Their skills are very high, but really the first touch passes, the vision, and the execution of all these gets you ahead in this match, and they have been so far ahead. And as we speak, they're on to another attack. Not really a lot of time left, and one player is on the ground. Player is down, and that will give players from both the teams a time to catch breath and be ready for the final 12-minute action. Bit of stoppage on the match as we move towards the final leg. And just when you take 10 seconds break of this match, something or the other transpires. That has been the nature of the match. We're entering the 70th minute mark and we're entering the box of Gajapati's goal once again. And looking for options. Really nothing much you can do about that. The goalkeeper is not being backed by a lot of defense there. Really punched that ball from the right flank, but only as far as another player from the same team who just had to target the goal and aim for it. And wow, that is a ball. And yet again, a very, very comfortable gameplay. Seems like it really means nothing to them. You'd see this pass absolutely magical. Absolutely magical. Goal completely empty. Not a lot that you have to do when you get balls like those. Now 8 goals in 72 minutes of the match are over. Just 8 more minutes left, and what else do we have to see that will shock us? Maybe a goal from Gajapati could really complete this match. But honestly, in all aspects, Gajapati have not come close to getting that goal in. They've had a shot once, a real shot, but that was off target. Not by a lot, but yeah. Now the skipper moving from left flank, finding another fellow Gajapati player, and that's why they will earn yet another corner. Plethora of corners have been earned by Nabarangpur players, and they would not mind it, to be honest. Slightly low the power on that pass. Shot on target, and yet again there is another goal. A pretty sight for the Nabarangpur team and fans. The goal line and the score line just keeps increasing. Now it has increased to a mighty 9-0. We're just in the 74th minute of the match. Gajapati, there are 11 players on the field, but none to protect the goal, it seems like. There's been a few substitutions that have come in, and Gajapati would be itching to get off the field as soon as possible. This is a day that they would want to forget as soon as possible, and they should. They should come back in the next match fresh as ever. Put this loss behind them. You'd see there are no attempts made now. Now, real chance. Shot on target, comfortably handled by the goalkeeper of the Nabarangpur team, Rabindra Bisoy. Has had a very, very comfortable day as of now. Oh, yet again. And this time the flag is raised. Now we have built another attack, and this has been the story. There's been just one-way traffic. And yet again, the goal tally now has reached the double figures. In the last 3-4 minutes, we have seen three goals being scored. This has been the frequency and the ease with which they've scored goals. And you'd see no one in the defense from the Gajapati team. The attacker was down. He got up and made that pass. And there was no one to cut that ball off from the opposition team. Now a player is down yet again. Not looking good in any aspects for some intent shown, but no support from the midfield for the Gajapati team. They've been just forwards trying. And you would still see we're reaching the last 3 minutes, not enough green jerseys inside the box. Whereas the pink jerseys have looked so comfortable passing around them. Wow. Effortless game. Just such a free-flowing piece of game. And hits the side net. Just 2 minutes away from the end of this game, and with that will be the end of misery for the team in green. Oh, that's nothing going right for the Gajapati team. Everything is falling apart. From the corners to goal kicks to fouls to injuries. It's not been their day. Well off target. Nabarangpur off to such a flying start in this campaign. They would want to take this momentum ahead and top the group and possibly top the zone as well. Last 1 minute plus the added time, of course, but last 1 minute before we complete the allotted 80 minutes of the game. And the attacks have come, and they've come time and again. They've come in numbers. It's just been a one-way traffic when it comes to goals and attack. Again, not a very easy pass. The pressure is back on the defense, and now they clear it. And immediately it is possessed. And yet another corner. They've not been able to convert these corners, but they would be happy that they are coming their way. Comfortably collected this time around. No real threat. And with that final whistle comes to an end this match that has been very, very contrasting for both the teams. Whereas one team, Nabarangpur, has started off this campaign with an ecstatic performance of football with a scoreline of 10-0. The other team, Gajapati, with dropped shoulders, walk out of the field. That final whistle would bring so much relief to Gajapati in a way where nothing was going right for them in this match. On the other hand, Nabarangpur, the kind of performance they have put in, they should be really proud of themselves. First 40 minutes saw 4 goals, 2 by Rohit Garaba, and then the later 40 minutes saw 6 goals coming in. We saw in span of 4 minutes 3 goals being scored. Such was the frequency and such was the relentless attack by Nabarangpur, and we'll see that when we see the full-time stats as well, that they have dominated every aspect of the match, and they should do that if they're winning with a goal margin of 2 figures. The possession by the halftime, we saw 76 possession. It has just increased to almost 80%, which says so much about how the match has gone. 31 shot as opposed to just one that came in the first half earlier. The first half, 21 shots on target, 8 saves by the keeper. Really couldn't do much. There was no real support from the rest of the team. 14 corners as opposed to 0 by Gajapati. And a good thing, the positive from this match was that it was a pretty clean game. Just 11 fouls, no bookings made. 5 fouls from Nabarangpur and 6 from Gajapati. The final score line reads 10 goals to Nabarangpur and 0 to Gajapati. And with that, we kick off this inter-district men's football tournament, the Sahani Cup. And these are the highlights if you missed the live action. After a point in time, they stopped celebrating. The goals were coming in thick and fast for them, Nabarangpur. They built attack. They were really, really good. And just a few moments from here on, you will see another match from the Group A, that is Sundargarh versus Nayagarh. That match is coming your way, and you should enjoy the live action on FAO TV, the official YouTube channel for Football Association of Odisha, as this tournament is going to light things up. This is the 63rd Senior Men Inter-District Football Championship for Sahani Cup 24-25, and the campaign has begun, where A lot of teams are fighting with each other to win the finals that is happening on the 6th of October. So stay tuned for the next match. It's my time from the commentary box. My name is Rohan Karepa, and I'll see you on the other side in some other match. Until next time, it's me, Rohan Karepa, signing off.